Hey guys, it's Oluvids, and as you know, they recently announced that the Kingdom Hearts anniversary celebration is going to be happening on April 10th, 2022. Since we know that the second phase of Kingdom Hearts is pretty much almost here, I want to go over 5 things that I want to see in the next phase of Kingdom Hearts. I didn't want to do obvious things like learning more about the Master of Masters. I wanted to do kind of things that we don't really know if it's going to happen, so that, you know, later on when we do get those games, I can come look back and see which ones I was able to not predict, but you know, which ones I got right, which things I got on my wish list. So let's start this list, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So the first one is going to be about Quadratum and learning more about society and what exactly it is. Sure, I think we're going to learn more, but I want to know like more about all the lands. Like, is Quadratum the name of the country, and the city Shibuya and Shinjuku are in there, or what kind of military or whatever is Yozora a part of, because he's some kind of commander, we don't know. Maybe he's some sort of royalty too. You know, like I want to learn all about the culture and what those mechs are, and I want to learn about how people live there and just like the general population. I want to be able to talk to some NPCs and all that. I think it would be really cool to just learn about this huge new city or a new country and see how different it is compared to the rest of the Kingdom Hearts world. Whether it is going to be the entire game is set in that world, or if that's just going to be one world out of many, I really want to learn more about it. Speaking of Shibuya, the next thing I'd like to see would be seeing the Wicked Twisters in Kingdom Hearts. So that's Rindo Kanade, Nagi Usui, and Tosai Furusawa, aka Fret, all from Neo The World Ends With You. I think that now that they're literally in a city called Square, I think we could get some more cameos or some more actual characters joining the story, and I think it would be really cool to see Rindo and the gang joining up with Sora or something, or Riku or Kairi. And it would be really great, first of all, to have Kingdom Hearts put them out in the spotlight a bit more, and also just it would be great to see them interacting. Back in Dreams Drop Distance, we saw Sora interacting with Neku, and we saw Riku interacting with Joshua and Beat and all of them. When they get there, they could be like, yeah, we're in Shibuya, but not our Shibuya, you know. They'll still recognize things like 10-4, which I am wondering why it's 10-4 and not just 1009 like the actual Japanese building. But they could be like, this is our city, but not the right one. And maybe Sora can help them find their way back. Maybe we could get some more remixes. We got some really cool remixes back in Dreams Drop Distance as well. Honestly, I don't even know how I'd react, but it would be amazing. So third on this list, we have the Destiny Trio teaming up. So this one I didn't even really think about until I was watching Luxumbra 14 stream. Shout out to him, by the way. So we actually haven't really seen the Destiny Trio or the Palpu Trio, Sora, Riku, and Kairi, in a huge battle together. In Kingdom Hearts 3, we saw things like the Days Trio fighting. We saw things like the BBS Trio fighting. We have not really had Sora, Riku, and Kairi all in a big battle together where none of them died. Of course, they were next to each other during that big battle in the Keyblade Graveyard, but they didn't have a trio fight. So I think it would be great to have them have a trio fight at some point in the game or some point in that phase. I mean, you gotta bring it full circle because all 3 of them are best friends with each other, and it would make sense for all 3 of them to have some sort of big moment together after a long time of being separated, you know, because of how Riku left already. Kairi's gonna be left behind, Sora's a crystal, and that kind of ties into number 4 as well, which is Kairi going on her own journey. I actually made a whole video about why I think Kairi's gonna go on a journey, and why I think, you know, it has to do with the whole Verm Rex thing and Sora turning into a crystal. You could go watch that video for that full explanation, but I think it would be really great if Kairi goes on her own journey as well, because, you know, for the whole series, I mean, she hasn't really gone on a journey, and when she did get to have a Keyblade and get to help out, it was kind of rushed, you know. She didn't have a journey, she just got thrown in the hyperbolic time chamber and then put out in the front lines, and then she died. So I think it would be cool to have an actual journey with her. Maybe she can go with Donald and Goofy into Quadratum, because they got left behind too. I don't think Melody Memory fully counts as her game. It's kind of her game, but not fully. Not the adventure that people want. So I think that would be great to see in the next phase. And I'm still, you know, again, watch that video. I'm thinking that that might be what they're setting up, but you know, we'll see. We don't actually know, we'll see. And so last but not least, so we don't know if this is going to happen. As we saw in Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, Final Fantasy characters got put over into the DLC only. We didn't even really see them. I mean, we had references to things, but you know, the characters weren't there. Anyway, I want to see Cloud, Tifa, and Sephiroth come back, or at least Cloud and Tifa coming back, because that little plot line between Cloud and Sephiroth kind of ended on a cliffhanger. They just went over, they went to clash, and they flew up somewhere, and Tifa is just like, alright, well, I gotta go look for them again. We have no idea where they went. You could do the thing where they went to Smash Bros. That's a funny headcanon. But in actual explanations, I kind of want to know what they've been up to since then. We've seen Leon or Squall, we've seen Yuffie and Aerith and all of them again in Remind at least, but we have no idea what's going on with Cloud and all of them. I don't know of how they would end up in Quadratum, but if they can show up somehow, or maybe come back to Hollow Bastion, you know, maybe Cloud and Tifa come back and they're like, wait, Sora's missing? And they're like, alright, we gotta help out. I think it would be great to show what they've been up to, and especially with Remake and all that stuff coming out, I mean, you want to advertise them more in Kingdom Hearts, you know? So I think it would be great to show what they've been up to and what happened after that battle. And yeah, I'm hoping maybe they bring them back in this new phase. But that has been 5 things that I would like to see in the new phase. 5 things that aren't like super obvious, like learning more about the Master of Masters or something. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know 5 things you'd like to see in the next phase of Kingdom Hearts, whether it's obvious or not. Just let me know, and we could talk about it in the comments or in my Discord server, which you'll see a link to in a comment or in the description. And so yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. And also, if you were curious about those Switch parts or cloud versions for the Switch, I actually have a video on that too. You can go check that out. You know, a lot of stuff with Kingdom Hearts happening right now, so of course I'll keep you up to date on all that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.